Guys, it's finally here, the Lagos WordCamp 2019, and I just arrived at the Tech Zone Park. Is it Zone Tech Park? In Bagada. So I'm about to start my registration. So what I do?
You're welcome.
Okay.
It wasn't there.
Language. I'm kind of a media partner. A media, yeah. Okay.
Well, you get paid in dollars. The economy of this country is, I don't know, it's somehow. And people can't pay you what they can afford or what they can actually make from what you're doing for them. That's the truth. People won't pay that. So if you want to get paid well, you have to actually take jobs from outside. And then the second thing is sometimes I feel companies around here actually pay people less than what they're worth, or less than what they can actually do. See, the truth is, I used to tell people this: you're adding anybody you actually work for, you're adding values to them. That's the truth. So you should not allow yourself to actually be undervalued. But it's, you can actually take jobs on your own terms, but that's mine. You can work as a freelance accountant, freelance writer, freelance, you can actually, anything you can do, any service you can offer, like the last speaker, he was talking about content writing, you can actually write content freelance for people and then you actually get paid. So, well, why freelancing? Well, the truth is, you don't have to actually quit your job to be a freelancer. You can freelance without quitting your current job. You can do that on the side, and then also it's affordable to start. Everything you actually need is a skill. Most freelancing platforms, and you don't actually need all those freelancing platforms to actually be a freelancer. There are other ways you can start if you don't want to register there, or because I've heard about people that have issues with rejection. They think some freelancing platforms are going to reject them, or they're not good enough, or stuff like that, and they don't want to start. But the truth is, you have to try. But then, if you don't want to try, there are other things that you can actually do to help you get the job. And we're going to be talking about that later. And then you can start quickly. You can actually start freelancing anytime. You don't have to. You don't have to wait for anything.
The good thing about Postman is very, very, very powerful tool. You can use it to do a lot of things. For example, I have a colleague that is doing an event. He did a monitor using Postman. I will explain what the monitor, so that when someone makes, for example, I create a Google form, an event, and then you say, okay, you click, I am coming. He used that Google form API. On Postman, how will I show this? And I've shown you how you can create different requests. Okay, you created a request, first request. Get who is the person that said yes, using the API of that form. After you get the person that said yes, send me the person's name as an email, or send me the person's name on Slack. Who knows Slack here? That just wants me. Slack is like a communication tool. But let's just say, for example, WhatsApp. Let me use WhatsApp. You can say, okay, send me that person's information to my WhatsApp or to my WhatsApp. So WhatsApp have their own API that you can use. There are different text messaging. So, perfect example, when you get credit alert, most times it's not really the banks that have those SMS solutions. There isn't an API to send those SMS. So you can create different requests, like create them linked, then put them in a collection. So remember, the first request we just get, okay, who registered? It's Francis that registered. Second, okay, what do I want to do with this? Get his email address and his name. Second request, get his email. That email address and his name, send it to my, okay, let me see, send it to my Twitter DM. Twitter have their own API. So when I connect using all these words, authorization, is that it can come to my DM, or it can send out a tweet of me appreciating the person that, hey, this person just signed from, without me like doing everything. So what I'll just need to do is that I'll just create a monitor. So it checks like every 24 hours. So learning Postman as a developer, yeah, we have a lot of free resources on YouTube, and then we have a course that we do, beginner level and expert level. A lot of it's about close to $200. But our advice that we start with, and then you can also check out.
So what I advise people to do is that if you go to your Windows store, there is an application called Linux subsystem for Windows. I think that's me. So if you download it, what the application is going to do is that it's going to put Linux inside your Windows. So all this command, you can run it comfortably from there. It's called Linux subsystem. What they put Git bash. Yes, you can install Git bash too. So two options for you to install. You can either install Git bash or install Linux subsystem for Windows.
Some of the codes are not working
on Git bash. Okay, so but I'm sure that everything will work on Linux subsystem for Windows.
Yes, once you have that,
once you have it. And yeah, Windows is already changing. At their event last week, their Microsoft build, they announced that Windows 10 is going to be coming with a terminal, like the next version of Windows 10. It's going to be coming with a terminal shell, so they're already seeing the future. Yeah, so the thing about commands is also that all these commands, they also take what we call options. So for example, let's say you do ls, which is supposed to list everything in directory. You can take different options. An example of an option is it can take what? -a. So if I come here to my terminal and I do ls -a, you see it lists everything. The previous one, it didn't list this one before, but now it's what? It lists them because they are dot files. And now -a can list everything. There's also another one, -l. There's also, yeah, and then you also see here, -a is the same thing as doing what? Minus all. -a, -l, doing both of them, instead of doing it separate. You can do it combined and do what? -al, which is quite easy to do. So let's just try this 4 and see. ls -al. Yeah. ls -al. You see, it lists the owner of the file, and then it lists the name of the file, the date it was created, so the date was last edited. Yes. Date was last edited. The next one we have is ls -a, which does the same thing, but without all the details.
Can you see the movement from Windows? So this will actually cause you to think, okay, I have a website, I do website design, how can you just break down your stuff into 3 packages? Is that fine? Take home assignment. Is that fine? Do you know why it's 3? Let me give you this thing. Most times, they go for the, what is the marker? Thank you. Yeah, correct, sir. ABCD. Most times they go for this. I noticed most times. They go for the middle one. The package is ABC. Most times you put it bronze, silver, gold, diamond. do you get? So there's bronze. So we do social media management for people. So do you guys notice me? I was making a call here at the rest. So one of our team members sent me a brief. I don't look at it. She just came here, so she's saying entering into what we do. So I gave her a template to work with. Let's do that. Add packages now. Babe, what is in you? Add packages. It helps them with their decision making. So instead of just pushing only one package to someone, the person will start negotiation with you. But if you have packages, you're like, okay, this one carries my strength. This one has this result. Do you get that? Go online. They say it's no go host, it's them go host. Alright? Them go host has different packages for their stuff. Bluehost, HostGator, they have different packages. Don't you guys say it? They have different packages. So why is it that you're not having packages? For crying out loud. Then the last one is experience. Every of your products and services what have you experienced you are going to give to customers. So that is part of it. So state what is the experience. Now, before we go there, before we jump, human beings are emotional first, before we're intellectual. We make decisions based on emotion, and we use intellectual to validate it. Is that fine? Good. So you have to state how your product is going to help them in that emotional part. What are the experience will you create for them? Is that fine? Is that okay?
Yes.
A lot of customers will fight. At the end of the day, they still call me back because we give them good experience. So we are quick. Yesterday, I didn't go for the dinner organized by WordPress. I missed that food. Why? Because I had to go and meet 2 customers. I had to go and sit with them. There's one I went to Radical. That place is scattered. But I had to go. There's one I went to the house. I sat down there. They couldn't install Gmail. Not Gmail. Webmail on their phone. So I had to go to the house to go and help them install that. Experience I'm giving for them. Because normally, if anybody does think about website design, inbound marketing, what do you think they'll think about first? The startup place. Why? Because they had good experience. Is that fine? Yes, good. So, list 3 products of service. I think I've spoken about this. Okay, fine. Let's move to the next one.
At some point, either with WordPress or with our codes generally, it's almost impossible to do without facing errors. While they might be self-caused or external causes, the nice part is fixing them and moving on with your work. WordPress errors comes with a different kind of struggle. But while many errors can seem intimidating at first glance, most WordPress issues stem from relatively small problems that are usually easy to deal with. As long as you understand the source of the problem, you can typically perform some basic troubleshooting on your own. So, one thing you should remember when you face an error is don't get scared and don't start worrying. Just like saying, I'm not doing this project again. It's another one. Yeah, that's happened before. That's happened plenty times to me. I'll not delete the whole thing. I'll start from the beginning. I just wasting your time. So it's better you first of all calm down and try to check online, because and for any error you face, there's a 90% chance someone has faced it before. So you might find it on Stack Overflow, you can find it, on Google. I'm laughing because you can be searching for an error in 2019 and find that someone has made the error since 2012 or 2010, and you're like, God. Alright. What you should not do, you should not try to kill yourself when you face errors. Instead, you should check online. So the first one on my list is internal server error. The internal server error is an issue that can be frustrating. You sometimes get an error message saying the server encountered an internal error or misconfiguration and was unable to complete your request. This error will appear when an unknown issue occurs with the server and is generally caused by one of the following. Either a problem with your HTTP access file or your site has reached its memory limit. Don't try to kill yourself. Look for a way to find it. The .HTTP access is a file that dictates how your site communicates with the server.
Today I would like to let us know a few things or a lot of things that I have done based on experience and from my own quest for learning how to get better with my writing. So I had to come up with this Write Like a Pro ebook. It's an ebook I created because I wanted to answer a lot of questions from people who wanted to learn how to begin to write, how to get better with their writing and all of that. So I had common questions like, I want to learn how to write. And sometimes when I'm like, okay, so what attempts have you made? Just nothing. And then someone says, I want to learn how to write professionally. And I'm like, okay, show me what you have written so far. And there's nothing to show for it. And most times it just boils down to a lot of things, of which the first and the most important thing is developing the writing habit. So in this session, we're going to cover very few things like how to develop a writing habit. We're going to talk about the skills that you need, because a lot of people think that writing is just about getting pen and paper. But for you to get better, there are certain skills that you need to hone for you to take it serious. And like one of the popular writers that his name is Awoshika. He says if you want to make a career out of your writing, you have to treat your writing like it is a career. And then a few other things too that we'll pay attention to.
So the first question I'd like to ask is, apart from writing codes, how many of us write stories? Because somehow you're still going to tell stories about what you do, so that people are interested enough to get interested in what you're doing and to say, hey, I like what you're doing, can we do this, that together, all of that. So how many people do write probably content for their social posts and all of that? Okay. So what kind of writing do you do, sir? Yes.
I write copyright. I'm a copywriter.
Oh.
And I also write fictions for websites, and then I write research. Yes, short research. And I'm still a learner.
Don't worry, we are all learners. Another thing I'd like to see is that there's no such thing as expert writer. People like to say that, hey, this person is an expert writer. Every writer is on a journey to discover and rediscover themselves. So over time, you see people getting better by the day. Some of the things, some of the ideologies, some of the things that they held on to in 2016 will not be what they will hold on to in 2018 or 2019. So keep that in mind. There's no such thing like an expert writer. Then who are the people who just haven't thought about writing as something that is, let me not say important, but something that is their thing? And they are probably trying to see how to get better. Well, there's no need to raise your hand. We'll all address the issue. So the first thing is how to develop the writing habit. And just like I said, since there's no such thing like an expert writer, we have people on a journey. You cannot have a habit if you don't start, if you don't enter the vehicle to commence the journey. So if you don't enter the writing vehicle to say, I want to get to something destination, you're not going to pride yourself in being a writer. And of course, being a writer is something that is an action word. You cannot say I'm a writer and then you're not writing anything, even if it's 10 words a day. So one of the things I tell people is set very smart goals, and if you know what smart is, it's applicable to every other thing: specific, reliable, measurable, attainable, and all the other things. So don't say I want to write a book, or I want to write for my blog, or I just want to write. That one is like when you are making a wish. Just I wish I can be in Canada. Let them just come and carry me to Australia or something. So that's a wish. If you want to get to develop writing habits, you have to set goals. So let's say you're just starting out. What do? This is exactly what I tell a lot of people too. You don't know how to write, you don't know how to exercise your writing muscles. You can set a goal.
Another thing that you have to have at the back of your mind is you always need to know. So sometimes people always say, oh, my product is this, is born here, it costs this much. What you should be thinking about from a marketing perspective is, what does your product do for me and how does it make me feel? Very, very critical. All our buying decisions are linked to some sort of emotional feeling or the other. So we'll always really need to know how the product makes me feel. Now, let me break it down how people usually focus their marketing attention. So people usually go for physical needs. What are the physical needs? What can the product do for them? What are the features? So people tell you it's 10 gig RAM, it's click on, if you go to the website, you don't be scrolling through like this, because they hang, you know, people will be saying all those kind of things. What are the rational needs of their product or service? What are the basic needs? That's what people focus on. Then they forget, how does your product make me feel? I'll give a typical example. When I was working on Techno brand, I was forced, so I couldn't use the Samsung phone. So they took my Samsung phone. But they didn't take it, they put it in my house. But the point is I couldn't use it. And they always made me use a Techno phone. I've never bought that many cases before in my life. Because God forbid, I go to a meeting and drop that phone on the table and everybody see that I'm using Techno. So those things matter to people. Nobody wants to go to a high level this night. You dropped your, even if, have you noticed one thing about iPhone users? You can drop your phone. The guy who just dropped his phone. You check the screen and that screen is finished, but you're still dropping something else. You see some people, the iPhone, yes sir, the iPhone they are using, that iPhone, even Steve Jobs, they wake him up, he cannot remember it. But they're still proud. There's still this feeling of pride that I'm using an iPhone, and they will drop it on the table comfortably. And they will tell you about airdrop, click on drop, that drop. And I'm like, well, this is an old school. You probably just think that this one doesn't even But you know, there's still
Now this class is for you if you're experiencing feast and famine in your business, meaning it takes, after capturing a client now, it takes you a long time before you get another client, find another client your way, and then you also want to offer more value-added services to your clients and then earn more income. So I'm a digital marketing consultant and founder of WAP Digital, a digital marketing agency with focus on SEO, content marketing, and online ads for lead generation. Now, how I started as an infopreneur, whereby I was creating information products, packaging it and selling to these people through newspapers, usually the classified ad section in newspapers back in 2010. By then, people didn't know much about online then. It was called internet marketing then. So before today, we now have digital marketing. Then from there, in 2011, I attended a WordPress and Joomla seminar back then and learned about WordPress and Joomla, and then started learning, practicing it, and then offering services to clients. Then after that, towards 2012, when social media was still new, people started making demands for social media marketing. They wanted to know what's this social media all about, what's the strategy behind it, and then I started offering training and services to clients. And then later on, I moved on to SEO and PPC as I got curious when I started receiving phone calls out of the blues, and people would say, "Oh, hello Caroline, I saw I got to know about you through Google Map, and I did your website design service." I was like, Google Map, how did you get my number? And I started searching my name, and I saw that my name was coming up on Google search results. Then I got more interested in how is it possible that my business or my website will just show up on Google search results. That's how I got introduced into SEO, and I started offering to businesses. And then fast forward to today, I now offer I'm more or less like a marketing project manager, whereby clients hire me to oversee their either developer team or marketing departments, make sure that the task they are given, they accomplish those tasks and are able to achieve their goals. Now, back then, my business model back then when I started WordPress was that I would hustle and chase clients, share flyers, hire little boys in my neighborhood, give them flyers, give them 500, I go and display, distribute these flyers to people, and then hopefully from there I will get a customer who is interested, or I will paste it around my neighborhood until Lassa made it banned posting flyers on the wall. Then I now moved on to online posting on social media, mass posting, using tools for posting on social media, and hoping that clients will now find me. And then, so it usually took long before I could land a client. And when I finally landed the client, I would host their website, build it, and that's the end. And then the whole cycle starts again. So that it would take months before I could land another client. Now, the problem with this model was that it was feast and famine cycle. It takes long before I get a client. There was no customer value. I didn't know that it's possible for me to, that same customer I had, I can upsell more, and there's a way I can sell more services to this person, and the person will be ready to buy from me. And then there was no product. I didn't know how to package my service in such a way that I don't have to, when a new client comes and the person will come with his own demands, so I want my website to be like this, and before you know it, I'll just waste so much time on that person's website, which is not even up to the amount the person is paying me. So each client, I will create a custom solution for each. So all these things were just stressful for me, and I was not even making any gain at the end of the day. So I had to put a stop to everything and then started researching online. So the light bulb moment was that I had to research, survey my current clients, and then improve my process.
how I did this was I hit Google, I found articles online, especially sitepoint.com, where they said 7 value-added services for web designers.
Now, there are instances where you use quantitative and when you use qualitative research. And under quantitative and qualitative research, you have all other forms of research. So you see somebody that will tell you, we're doing guerrilla testing, you are doing ethnographic research, you are doing A and B testing, all of that. They will tell you all of this, but the easiest way to filter is anything that has got to do with numbers. You want to see the percentage of persons that are doing this thing according to your research. You just need qualitative, you are dealing with numbers. But if you are observing, you want to know why people do what they do, you are doing it quantitative because you are. So I'm going to break down quantitative. So when you do guerrilla testing, Facebook does a lot of guerrilla testing. So when you do guerrilla testing, you're actually bumping into people, and they really don't know that I'm coming. This researcher is coming for research. So I can just bump into you maybe at a coffee shop, and I'm saying, okay, I really want to see how you make use of your Facebook account. So Facebook does a lot of guerrilla research. Now when you're saying you're going ethnographic in most cases is observing users in their natural environment. So I'm designing something for payment at Spa or at ShopRite. And I want to reduce the number of hours or minutes I spent exchanging money with the cashier, saying POS and all of that. I want to design a solution to stop that process. All I need to do is to go sit down at Spa. I really need to sit down at Spa. All I need to do is set up cameras at hidden places nobody really needs to know. I may just be there disguised. I really don't need to tell you that, oh, I'm a researcher, I'm trying to research you. And I observe the way people actually make payments at Spa. Would they prefer, okay, let me see the amount, the price tag, and when I just go there, I scan to pay, or I use my biometric and all of that. That's the graphic research. Now, the reason why in most cases you really don't need to let people know you're doing research for them, because some persons can be paranoid, some persons may fidget, and one thing we always say when we're doing research is, you are not right, you are not wrong, like, just be yourself. But if I actually want to test you and I come to tell you, hello, my name is Zach, I'm from Microsoft, I really want to see blah 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 blah, already my person may start shaking and